Just gonna wait 1 second. Wait. And just I need to check something and in a minute. Just a second. Okay, welcome to episode 7, I think so. Last week I was um, with some problems in the family, so I couldn't do it live. But forget it. Last week was horrible. This week is nice. And finally, I'm gonna talk today about my pedal board because I took everything apart and put it back together, and I put it in here so you can see it. That's the sound. Got a little bit of noise from my pedal. It's an Ernie Ball volume pedal, and I haven't put any contact cleaner or something like that, so I got some noise. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about today about sound, my sound, and I'm gonna explain each of the pedals, what they're doing and stuff. Okay, a little bit of got a little bit of noise, and I don't know where it comes from. Probably it's my old mixer. Anyway, I'll check it out. Yeah, sounds good. So anyway, I'm gonna start with the okay, organ. Organ to the volume pedal is an Ernie Ball volume pedal, and then into my pedal board. Okay, first pedal, booster. I have this one because it's kind of like the only one. I tried a few. Actually, I got some around, but I forgot to bring it. But anyway, this one, it has something really, it does something really good to the organ. Because the other one, actually, I forgot to bring it. But anyway, this one is not exactly clean for Saisa. It has a little bit of overdrive. Not with the guitar, to be honest, just in connection with the organ. And I love it. I love it. It's just the perfect amount of distortion. So this one. I'm gonna go like nothing to here. When I can. That's too much. That's perfect. Okay. Then from the booster, so this box is like a ground eliminator box, because this one has a little bit of noise, to be honest, and the organ as well has a little bit of ground noise. So this one has a booster, boost the signal, and the noise is kind of annoying. But this box kill that, and perfect. Sounds great. So this one to the ground one, the killer ground. Um, and then to my EQ. This EQ, I tried a few as well, and I like this one um, because it's a really clean sound. It's exactly what I needed because my signal come a little bit dirty and clean. I mean, dirty from here, but I want to keep this one. I want to keep that sound from here, and this cue does that because I tried, as I said, a few pedals, some few combinations, but this one um, doesn't have a lot of noise and is really clean. So my cue is kind of like a little bit like a bird or something like that. Depend a lot, and I'm gonna show you later on. Depend a lot of what exactly sound you want to get. But for the organ, I mean, for exactly what I want to replicate it, this one, this EQ is perfect. Okay. So then from the EQ, and I put my perfect sticker in there, so nobody touch my IQ. Reverb. I tried a few pedals as well, and there are some of them really nice, but what I'm looking in here is just a touch. And some of them, even if you go to like in one or two or something like that, um, the um, the reverb is too much. So I want to just touch like this. You can hear it, like nothing. This is nothing. Just a touch. That's perfect. Yeah, so from the EQ reverb, and it's just a touch, just enough to make the sound a little bit bigger, um, especially when, yeah, that's the sound. And about what I said about the booster and this a little bit of distortion. I like the distortion. It's the same like when the guitar player play clean and then hit the pedal and for solos. Organ is the same thing. That's the distortion one. If I got with the volume, that's my clean sound. When when you're playing like behind, that's the sound I use. Like but if I want, for example, I can play this, like when the music's over, for example. You need to go like volume. It's not the same like. So yeah, that's a little bit of reverb, and then I'm going to my amp simulator. I tried a few as well, and this one is amazing. I really love this one. Actually, this one is the original. I think is Hoyo, Joko, Hoyo, Woyo. I don't know how to pronounce that. And this is Amont. It's kind of like a copy of the cheaper one. And this is really, really cheap and so good. Amazing. I love it. So American sound. It's kind of like a Fender amp and with different Fender amps and stuff. And really nice distortion, EQ, and volume. And for the guitar, is wow. I've been trying. I record some stuff in guitar with this one, and it sounds good. And I got it for the organ. Wow, I love it. Especially because, as I said, it came with a little bit of distortion from here, but the distortion in here as well is perfect. I'll show you a little bit. That's nothing, and that's too much. That's perfect. Exactly what I want. Exactly what the sound I'm trying to emulate it. So this pedal, wow, wow, wow. I really, really love it. It's something like, I didn't expect it. It cost me like nothing. It's like £20 probably I pay for it. 20, I don't know, dollars, like $20, say something. And I love it. I love it. One of the best pedal I ever had. I love it, this one. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, for example, to check the sound. Let's see, for example, and give me a second. How do I work on the sounds? Just listening, live version, and all the live version sounds different. But one of the kind of like EQ and sounds so iconic is this one. So that's what I'm trying to do it in here. So let's check it out. You see? Sound exactly the same. just a tip, a little bit of like Manzarek, just. So yeah, sounds really really similar to. I'm really happy with that configuration. Let's do it again. See, that's how I work on my sound. Like all the time, listen some new songs, some different versions, and then when I pick up the one I really like it and it's kind of like iconic sound, I'll try to emulate this one and Light My Fire from the. Actually, that Light My Fire is a lot of version. We already talked about that, but that from let's say from In Concert album is the one I like. So what do you think? Sounds similar? There you go. Then, from the pedal, from my amp emulator to this amazing box as well. You need to check it out. This one as well. Let me check the camera. Ham Eliminator, HUM. If any noise, ground noise or any or whatever noise came from here, from this amp, this one kill everything. So that's the last pedal. I mean, kind of pedal. And before it goes to this one. This one is a gate, simple like that. It's a gate because I don't want, especially when I'm recording and doing stuff. I forgot to put the volume up or something like that. At the moment, if you can hear, it's nothing, no noise at all, and I'm connected. Even I'm connected to an amp to my mixer, and even that, no noise. I'm gonna try to move this one a little bit. That's the noise. I'm gonna try to put the volume up so you can. That's the only noise I have, which is like normal with all the pedals and stuff. So this gate does that. Look, gone, no noise at all, and still the organ up, no noise. So, and the combination with the reverb, because the reverb I like kind of like a spring reverb or something like that. Um, as I said, it's like a make the sound a little bit bigger, but at the same time the gate cut that, and that's it. It's like perfect, and doesn't affect the sound at all. It's just a gate. So the gate filters all the sound, cut the sound, and that's it. As you can hear now, at the moment I'm with the volume up. This is down, up, no noise at all. Incredible, really nice. And from there, this is the last one. At the moment, I'm using an amp. But the amp, I'm using the amp just to as an amp, not nothing the colors or anything. I'm using the clean channel. It's a Fender Champion. I'm using the clean channel, and the EQ is in the middle, like 555. Actually, I'm using the dirty channel, but in the clean setup. So, and then I use the amp just for as an amp, like make noise, but not as color my sound or anything, because that's my idea. My idea was like, I'm gonna prepare my sound in here so I can take the organ and this pedal board anywhere. And if I wanna travel or play in any venue and I don't have my amp, I can go and plug in any amp, just a clean amp with a setup in the middle, like EQ, like let's say 555 or something like that. No color in the amp, and this is my sound. This is the brain. This is the soul of my sound. That was my idea, and it's working like perfect because I rehearsed with a band a couple of weeks ago, and I took this one, and it was perfect. I use a Marshall, I think, but doesn't matter. An amp I use is just perfect. So I go to my amp, from my amp, from my amp, I'm going to my mixer. And my mixer is the same. EQ completely flat in the middle, everything. Not even a little bit of, and the volume as well is just in 0. And from the mixer, I go to my sound card, and I record on my computer. I can even, I'll try to do it a little bit of, let's check it out. For example, if I use this one, let's say I want to record something. Now I'm recording in my computer, so I'm gonna do something like. That's what I record, and we can hear it now. Now I'm recording in my computer, so I'm gonna do something like. That's what I record. You see? Recording is exactly what I want to hear. No EQ, nothing. It goes straight to my computer with this sound. And perfect. I'll show you. Let's record something really quick, like whatever. And I put recording, and One thing, remember I can't play the songs exactly. You see? And everything what I was playing, I recorded. So I can put it in here and go like. Yeah, so this is how I record my videos. I put the original track, one of the tracks, and then I record over that. And I don't do too much post-production, to be honest, because it's just, I keep saying my sound count from here. So sometimes I'll move a little bit of EQ in the computer just in case, because some of the phone I noticed, like the iPhone is kind of really bright. So when I play that, then my iPhone sounds really weird. So I'm trying sometimes to, not all the time, but I move a little bit EQ in my software. But most of the time, it's exactly what I do hear it in here. I record my videos like that. Just I record my videos exactly like that. Just put the track, put another track for this one, and I usually record exactly like the Doors. Right channel is the organ, bass is in the middle. Both channel, or sometimes a little bit more like left, depend on the concert. But I try to do that like exactly like that. So, and to do I can show you next episode probably how I do the tracks, because as I said, Doors record like left and right guitar and organ, so it's really easy to just delete one of the track, for example, delete left and copy the right one twice, and perfect, you got the no organ in there. So I love that. And so yeah, I'm gonna do it, I think so, until here. I'm gonna wrap it now. As a promise, there you go. That's my sound. I hope so. It helps. What I was doing when I did the sample things, I sampled my organ with this setup. So it's not really necessary to move the samples or do stuff. If you want to, yeah, of course you can do it. But the sound of my samples is this one. So it's basically you just put the sample in your MIDI controller and there you go. Sounds like. Except, of course, this one, as I explained in the other. I've been trying to think how to do it, and probably I was talking with a guy the other day, and he was saying like, what about if I sample the organ again, like each of the notes, and then sample this one like this, and then when I put it in the sample to trigger the sound, just mix both. So you're gonna have for this sample and the normal one. So you can do this. But it's tricky because I tried to do it and kind of didn't work. So I'm gonna explain it in another episode, I think so. So yeah, there you go, guys. I didn't play too much today, because it was about the sound. Okay? All right, boys and girls. I'll see you next week. Bye. Before I go, I'm gonna show you setups and stuff, just in case if anybody want to copy. See you around.